There are great chances that you may get matching views or classification question task in your IELTS reading examination. Students, they feel that these questions are really easy, but they make major mistakes while attending this question task and end up losing their band score. Hence, I would recommend you to watch this video and learn the perfect strategy to solve IELTS reading matching views question task. Hi everyone, this is Yesha with IELTSmaterial.com, helping my students to get a higher band score in their examination. So without wasting any time, let's get started. So what is the definition of this question task? This task is to match a set of statements or opinions with a list of options. Those are classified according to people, places, or ideas. What are the skills tested? Skim and scan to get the general information first. Read the statements in detail to match the correct statements with the correct options. Now, let us learn the tips to complete this task. Number 1, some options may not be used and others may be used more than once. Tip number 2, identify only 1 to 2 keywords in the statements or think about synonyms. Tip number 3, scan read the text for people or place and then look for the main idea in the statements. Tip number 4, once you think you have the correct paragraph, read for meaning. Tip number 5, mind that the statements sometimes may not be in the same order in the text. Tip number 6, finally select the option and repeat the process until you finish all the questions. Remember that you write only the correct alphabet or the letter as your answers, such as A, B, C or D and etc. Thank you for watching it till here. If you want to learn more tips and strategies for IELTS, then check out the description below and book a free demo class today. So here you have an exercise to apply the perfect strategy that you have just learned. You can see that there are 4 questions given and there are 3 options. That means you can repeat any option more than once. Now just read the statements clearly and carefully. The first statement is Greece and Persia go to war for the first time. Mark the keywords Greece and Persia and for the first time. That means they went on war for the first time. Question number 2, historians criticize Herodotus' accounts. So historians, are they or were they bothered about Herodotus' accounts? Number 3, Thucydides is born. Question number 4, war breaks out between Athens and Sparta. So here you can see that there are 3 options given. Option number A, which talks about before the birth of Herodotus. Option number B, during the life of Herodotus. And option number C, after the death of Herodotus. Now here if you see that the passage in the second line, it's given when Herodotus was born. It is 484 BC and eventually dying approximately 60 years later. Now just listen to this very carefully. Now here you need to understand that when it is BC, you need to go backwards. That means 484 minus 60, then that will be the resulting year when Herodotus died or expired. In this manner, just try to understand how to calculate the years and eventually you have to mark those years to the correct option. I will give you some time to find the answers and then I'll also explain you how or where the answers are. Here are the answers. So, I have marked 60 years later just to give you an understanding when Herodotus died. The first one, the answer is B, during the life of Herodotus. You can see that his work on the Greco-Persian Wars, the first of which took place in 490 BC. This comes after the birth of Herodotus, 490 BC. So that's why I said you just have to minus those years and go backward. That means in the ascending order and stretch it to more 60 years. Here you can see that it's very clearly given Greco-Persian Wars. It took for the first time in 490 BC. Now let's go to the second one. Historians criticize Herodotus' account. It is C, after his death. You can see just below, that is the second one, which says involved extensive traveling, although historians, and the year is mentioned, that is 106 to 43 SC. This is after his death, means after 60 years. And that is why the answer is C. Question number 3, Thucydides is born, and the answer is B. Right in the same passage, if you just count the last 8th line, it says he was younger to Herodotus, that is 25 years his junior. This very clearly says that after 25 years from the birth of Herodotus, Thucydides was also born. Next, question number 4. War breaks out between Athens and Sparta. The answer is B. It is given in the last line, which says first 20 years of the Peloponnesian War between Athens and Sparta. The years are also mentioned, and this is during his life. And hence we have got all the answers. You might get confused with the years, but that is why I have taken this passage to very clearly make you understand about the calculation of the years or the calculation of the time period. This was another difficult task in terms of matching information, but I think I have made it easy for you to understand, and you will definitely get a higher band score if you solve more and more questions of the same category. Make sure that you do it with the same strategy, and you will definitely get a very good band score in your IELTS reading examination. Stay with us for more IELTS learning, and do not forget to like, share and subscribe IELTS Material YouTube channel. Keep learning and stay updated with IELTSmaterial.com. Bye-bye.